Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to some more PGA Tour 2K23 gameplay. Today we are headed to the venue for the US Open back in 2017, Erin Hills GC. This is a LiDAR version designed by XO April, so let's check out the course details. This is a par 72, fairways and greens are firm, the green speeds are fast, the weather is overcast and the time of day is dusk. Let's check out the tee options. There are 5 tee options. We will be swinging from the black tees, the championship tees, which are playing a lengthy 7,776 yards. And as always, we will be playing on pin set number 1. Now, thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. If you are new here, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. And if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. So what a stunning looking opening hole. Really eye-catching. I do recall this US Open fairly well. I think it was Brooks Koepka that did eventually walk away with the victory. But this golf course first officially opened back in 2006, so it is a relatively new golf course. The course was built by Wisconsin developer Bob Lang, who actually used his own money to fund the course. Designers included Dr. Michael John Herdzon and his business partner Dana Fry and Ron Whitten. And the trio were determined to bring the US Open to the course, and that's exactly what they did in 2017. So I've landed myself in a bit of bother here. Let's try and chase 5 wood as far down the fairway as possible. We just go over the lip of that bunker. The fairway should kick me over to the left-hand side. Since the last time I played this, which was just, I think, 5 days ago, I have actually went into the training area and calibrated my swing timing. And there it is, a perfect. This ball should kick left. Come on. Here it comes, and that is a good pitch shot, just using that slope on the green to my advantage. Green speeds are 164, so they are fairly slick. By the looks of things, they are going to offer a challenge. Despite that terrible putt line, we do pick up an opening birdie. Hacked my way around that opening hole, but it has paid off. And we move on to hole number 2. I love that misty look. Absolutely outstanding. It is great to feature another designer who I've never heard of and showcase his work to the community. It feels like an age since I've played an RCR, especially a LiDAR version. And these greens look absolutely treacherous. Target golf required here. Just going to try and pitch this one into the wind. And hopefully it does sit down pretty quickly. It's another really good approach shot. Just holding on to the top of that slope. This ball is going to turn from right to left. And we should be starting here with back-to-back birdies. Oh, early, how have you missed that? That is a poor putt. That really is a poor putt. We should be 2 under here. I'll have to settle for the par. Disappointing par, that one, though. But so far, loving the look and the feel of this golf course. Yet again, we are playing in very high winds. There is another perfect. I do feel my game is slowly starting to come back to about 80% of where it was since I have disappeared to play mainly EA Sports PGA Tour. I think 5-iron is the club here. I'm just going to land this, or try to land it, just short of that slope, and hopefully that downward slope does take my ball all the way down towards the flagstick. This could be a wonder golf shot. Keep going, get in the hole actually. What a golf shot that is. And we are going to have our 3rd birdie opportunity here. Missed the previous birdie opportunity from a similar range, but this is a far quieter putt. And I do get to 2 under. We should be 3 under. That would have been a fantastic start to the round. But wow.
Let's see what happens here on hole number 4.
I love the lighting here. This is quite a unique lighting. I can't ever recall seeing a course with this look.
And this is about 165.
The designer really has captured the beauty of this golf course. I don't think I watched the whole of the 2017 US Open, but I recall thinking at the time, what a beautiful golf course. And I think Brooks Koepka eventually won it with ease. I think he won it by about 5, 6, 7 shots, if my memory is correct. But my memory is getting very, very bad, guys. And that was a terrible slow. That slow seems to come out of nowhere. Just when you're swinging well, I can't explain it. Like I say, back-to-back slows. And these are the mistakes I need to get out my game. Going to have to chip this one in for the par. Otherwise, I'm looking another unforced bogey. And I think I've had one of these in all my recent rounds. That was a good effort there to save the par. But we should be 3 under. And with this bogey, I'm now going to be dropping back to 1 under. So that really is disappointing. Especially on the greens in my short game, considering how well I've been swinging here through the first 4 holes. Well, up until the 4th hole. The wind has died down to single figures. There's a far superior swing timing and swing.
That'll do. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin.
Huge green here. That's a massive green. Let's apply full backspin to this 9-iron. Just going to try and land this at the front of the green. There's a tiny slow. It is going to take me off target. Yardage was going to be really good as well. Not the worst of outcomes. It's left me a 25-foot putt. Slightly downhill, swinging from right to left. This is going to turn a lot, especially the first 6 feet. Certainly got the weight. Oh, what a putt that is. Fantastic birdie putt there. It does get me back to 2 under par. And we get that drop shot back straight away. Well, number 6, long par 3, monster par 3. We do have the 12 mile per hour tailwind with us here. I'm going to try and land this at the front right of the green and use that helping slope to feed the ball down towards the pin. Now that's a slow, but for some reason it's not tracking too far off target. I found my landing zone. Oh, it didn't get us down there. I fully expected that ball to filter down towards the pin.
And here's our second shot on the 6th.
So let's see if we can chip this one close. Give it a chance to go in, but at the same time, if it doesn't, leave me a straightforward tap in par. Good effort.
Okay, we could save par.
We are going to remain at 2 under.
Okay, good job on this one.
Hole number 7 is a par 5.
2 under par.
Yet again, that lighting, the sun and the mist combining to just create a postcard image. Those bunkers were never in play with that wind. I tell you what, actually they were. That was a favourable kick. Another large green here. I'm going to try and bullet the driver down the right hand side of this fairway. Hopefully avoiding the bunkers. That needs to kick right. It's not. These bunkers are just like magnets for the ball.
It's all good. It happens. And this is your 3rd shot.
So let's see if I can improve on my short game. This has really been my downfall the last few rounds. There is a backstop if I am long, but I don't expect to be past the pin here. Just going to try and pitch this one out. land it short of the pin, and it should release out. I've played that really, really well. Really happy with that bunker shot. And we should be getting to 3 under par, which we do. What an up and down scorecard. 4 birdies and 1 bogey. This is a tight fairway here. I'm just going to try and draw this from right to left. There is a perfect. Now I'm hoping this fairway does kick me to the left. It tried to. We've just missed the fairway. We are in the light rough, which isn't too punishing. Let's go pitch and wedge with full backspin here, trying to land this as close to the pin as possible. This ball shoots it down. Ball is going to kick a little bit to the left with the lie at my feet. There's a tiny slow. That needs to go, by the way. It's going to work out. It's not the shot I intended to play. I was looking to land that as close to the pin. But that ball, for some reason, must have been with a lie at my feet. Just did not get the loft I was looking for. Oh, it's another missed putt that we really shouldn't be missing those, but these greens are tricky. They are tricky. Disappointed with 2 putts now. We should be 5 under. Sadly, I'm 3. But the main thing about these videos are showcasing these fantastic courses and alerting the community that they are available to play. So I'm going to try and fade this one against the wind. I'm going to try and find the right-hand side of this pin. Oh, it's a slow again. This may work out. This may work out. I think this actually may run off the green. It has done. That slow there didn't seem to take the ball offline either. It must have been a combination with the fade and the slow. Almost chipped that one in. It's going to be another tap in par. We do remain at 3 under. Solid front 9. Let's see if we can pick up a few more shots on this back 9. But this really is a beautiful golf course. I love the look and the feel of the course. The designer really has made a really good job of this RCR. Just in between clubs here. I think 5 iron is going to be too long. I don't think 6 iron is going to get there. So let's try and draw this just to lose a good bit of yardage here. Just applying a little bit of backspin as well. This is a tough shot with a lie at my feet. Played it perfect. This could be a worldie. Surely it kicks up the slope to the left. Get there. Oh, we just took too much yardage off it. And there is the punishment. That could have been so much better. That was actually a really unlucky golf shot. Exhibition golf shot there, which just didn't pay off. That should check up. That's a good chip shot. Played it well. It's going to be another tap in par, which I do convert. And I really want to finish strong now. Really want to pick up a couple of shots on this back 9. But the look of the course really has drastically changed with the sun dying down. And we are really seeing the course in all its glory now. And it really is stunning. This ball should kick right. It's going to leave me a pitch shot into this elevated green. Anything to the left of the flagstick here should work out. The ball is going to kick to the right due to the slope at my feet. Or no, it's not. Ball didn't kick right at all. But this is going to be pretty good once it finds the slope. It should start to work its way back down towards the pin. Would have liked that closer. Wow, that ball is still running off.
Yep, that's gonna do just
That's
enough.
actually turned out to be a poor shot.
4 under par if you can sink
It's
this
left
right
me a
here.
24-foot putt, 1 foot uphill, turning from left to right. Disappointed with that pitch shot. That is just going to miss on the right-hand side.
This one's for par.
But these greens are very unforgiving.
Looking pretty good.
The entire course is very unforgiving.
Played.
Any poor shot is going to be highlighted, and you're going to have to recover well to get par, especially in these windy conditions. Tight fairway here. Looking to take this down the center off the fairway. It's a nice swing. This ball surely kicks over to the right-hand side.
Good stuff.
If it wasn't for the weather and the sunshine, you could be forgiven for believing you were in Scotland playing a links golf course here. So let's go 8 iron into that wind. Really relying on the wind to hold me up here. There's a perfect. That's a really nice strike. This is going to be a pin seeker, surely. Ball didn't kick out as much as I was looking for.
Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go.
And it's still a testing putt from 7 feet. These greens are very, very challenging. But this time we do convert the putt. I get to 4 under. And with 2 par 5s remaining, I've got to be hoping to at least get to 6 under here. This is a tough hole with that wind pushing the ball. We try and run this up the slope. Anything too far right, the ball's just going to release all the way off the green.
Yep, that was a good swing. Well done.
We get the perfect. Now, does it have the legs to climb this slope? That really is a good golf shot. I think that's the best I could have played for in those conditions. Really happy with that. And this is one of the easier putts we've had this round. Can I go back-to-back birdies? It's got a chance. It's got a chance. It just stays high enough and eventually drops on the edge. And for the first time in the round, it's back-to-back birdies. We do move to 5 under par. And this really is a stunning golf course. Like I said, it's got everything. Visual beauty, fantastic playability. And I think this course is going to feature on many societies. The par 5s have been unkind due to the wind. But this really is a monster par 5. Just try to chase this as far down the fairway as possible. And that's going to be nothing more than a flop, maybe. 55 yards out. Mind you, it's a 13 mile per hour wind, so let's try and pitch this as close to the pin as possible. It's a good execution. Should spin back. Should spin back. Didn't generate any spin there. I expected the wind to affect the outcome of that shot a little bit more. But it is another birdie opportunity. I have been parring far too many par 5s recently, but that looks good. And we do move to 6 under par with 4 holes remaining here. The sun is back out, so we are getting real-time weather here. I absolutely love it.
Nice, pure swing, great stuff.
It is another perfect. I need to tidy up that swing line at the bottom, and that's just an unfortunate kick. This is a tough shot. Anything short is going to come all the way off. Anything right is going to disappear off the green. Just in between clubs here, though. I think I'm going to have to go Sam wedge and just try and land this slightly short of the pin, and hopefully it sits down from the rough. Not the best of lies, though, as you can see. You don't want to be missing fairways in this golf course. Surely this sits down. Come on, sit. Despite playing a good shot. Oh, don't do it. Look how punishing that is. That really is a punishing hole. You think you've played a really good shot, and all of a sudden you're struggling for par. Let's see if we can splash this one up. Should run out.
Wonderful, lovely. Now we're putting.
I was hoping for a better outcome there. This is now a big putt just to save par. This course really is going to test you. Oh, early, it's another poor putt.
A little too much pace on that one.
But there is a lot of challenge in these greens. Really disappointed with that. For 1 second, I thought I was going to set up a good birdie putt. And now I'm looking at bogey. And that is what we ended up with. So we do drop back down to 5 under. And this is a tough shot. I'm going to try and shape this and try and take this slope out of the equation. Big draw shot coming up here. 5 iron. Try to really get this ball turning from right to left.
Ooh, nicely shaped shot coming up.
Didn't kick in at all, but I think my swing line was a huge factor there. I did push my swing to the right.
Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Setting up here, green side rough.
And yet again, relying on my short game. Not try to chip this in at all. Going to play this pretty conservatively and just hopefully walk away with the par. I should keep running. It's not a bad shot. Yet again, though, from 8 feet, a very missable putt. I've missed too many of these today. Fortunately, this time we do drain that for the par. 2 holes remaining.
And 5 under for your score at the moment. All right, let's see what
Tight fairway here.
It's a long par 4.
I'm going to try and take this down the left-hand side. It's a tiny fast. I need a kick right here. I need a kick right. Fortunately, we get one.
Looking like about 180.
Members bounce there if ever I've seen one. Oh my goodness. This is a brutal pin location. Anything long and left, the ball's just going to disappear. I'm going to try and play this just to the front of the green with full backspin in this 8 iron. It's a really nice strike. I'm still not convinced this ball will sit. Tell you what, that is a really good golf shot. Is it going to hold? It just holds. Got to be happy with that. I would love to convert this birdie putt. This course really offers a lot of strategy. Or should I say strategy is required to play it. Surely that's in. Surely that's in. Yes, it does drop on the edge. And hopefully I can finish strong here. This final hole is a monster par 5 playing 650 yards. I'm just going to try and carry this bunker here. That ball is leaking right. It's down to my swing line. We're in trouble here, by the way. Or I'm in trouble. It's kicked through into the light rough, which isn't too punishing. I think this is the first time the wind has actually been in my favour on a par 5. Let's try and get 3 wood with full loft as far down this fairway as possible. That's a nice strike. We've gotten a lot of carry there. And this is going to be a pitch shot into this elevated green. It's up 26 feet. Can't be past that pin, by the way. This really is a tough golf course. Really enjoyed my time here. I've played that really, really well. This should kick out. This should release and stop right about now. Played it well. It's going to give me another birdie opportunity, but I've missed so many of these today for birdie or par. Can we finish at 7 under? We can. What a fantastic golf course that is, guys. I really enjoyed my time out there. Please get out there and give it a shot. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, leave a like. And until the next one, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.